Yeah. You see this cloud right here, nephew? Most people look at it and they just see the chronic. They see the laid-back dog father, the guy who smiles on TV. They think I'm moving in slow motion, but that's exactly what I want them to think. It's the greatest magic trick in the industry. Misdirection. You can't hit a target if you can't see exactly where it's at. Watch the smoke screens. Yeah. I step out on the stage with a smile and a blunt, putting on the absolute most beautiful front. I do a little dance, tell a joke to the crowd, make sure that the laughter is incredibly loud. They look at the persona, they look at the weed, they underestimate exactly what the dog father needs. They think I'm just a mascot chilling in the back while I'm quietly preparing for a massive attack. I send my lawyers to the room while I'm playing the fool, looking like I'm breaking every corporate rule. But while they busy watching me passing the joint, I'm acquiring the assets and missing no point. It's a tactical advantage, playing the role, giving up the image just to keep the control. I'm a wolf wrapped up in the sheep's-style wool, making sure my bank accounts are permanently full. We blowing smoke screens, sticking great, making sure the enemies are looking the other way. Focused on the left hand, catching the gleam, while the right hand is executing the dream. Yeah, it's a smoke screen, hazy and thick, the ultimate Long Beach psychological trick. I'm hiding in plain sight, perfectly disguised, operating right in front of your very own eyes. I throw a big party, invite the whole town, got the media thinking I'm just messing around. The paparazzi flashing, putting it on the news, saying Snoop Doggy Dogg is just singing the blues. But behind the velvet rope in the back of the suite, I'm shaking up the hands of the corporate elite. I drop a little decoy, a viral little meme, to distract the whole world from the ultimate scheme. You see, if they know your next move, then they build up a wall, so I make them think I ain't even moving at all. I'm entirely relaxed, I'm completely at peace, but my intellectual property is signing the lease. It's the camouflage strategy, wearing the blue, doing exactly what they never expected me to. I'm the king of the diversion, the lord of the haze, leaving the competitors completely stuck in a maze. Hold up. Pay attention to the magician's hands, nephew. The loud explosion on the left side of the stage, that's just for show. The real trick is happening right in your pocket. They think the weed makes me lazy, but really, it just gives me the patience to watch them hang themselves. I play the stoner, so they lower their guard, and as soon as they blink, checkmate. Bring that hazy beat back. So I exhale heavy, let the fog fill the room. A master of the light and a master of the gloom. I navigate the industry, a phantom in the mist, the most dangerous businessman they ever could list. By the time the smoke clears and the visibility is right, I've already packed the bags and I've taken the flight. So keep looking at the cloud, keep staring at the smoke, while I'm sitting in the mansion, enjoying the joke. Oh shizzle, yeah, smoke screens. Never let them know your next move. In fact, don't even let them know you're playing the game. Let them think you're just here for the cater. Shout out to the quiet strategists, the ones moving like ghosts in the fog. DJ, let that synthesizer swirl around a little bit, make you dizzy. Uncle Snoop. Now you see me, now you don't. Peace, peace. Yeah. Church is in session. Take a seat in the back pew, nephew. A lot of people look at the dog father these days and they see an icon. They see a hero. They see a savior for the culture. They try to put a halo over my head, but they forget I had to walk through hell to earn it. And when you walk through the fire, the gold gets a little bit tarnished, it gets a little bit ashy. I'm a saint with a whole lot of sins. Check it out. Check it out. I walk up in the sanctuary, Chuck Taylor's on my feet, bringing all the lessons that I gathered from the street. I see him looking at me like I'm some kind of a guy, but I'm just a flawed man who beat the heaviest of odds. Remember 96, looking right at the judge, with my life on the line and a whole lot of grudge. I fell down on my knees, had a talk with the Lord, said if you get me out of this, I'll put down the sword. He gave me a reprieve, handed me a second chance, so I took the whole world on the California dance. But I couldn't shake the grit, couldn't wash away the mud, cause the east side of Long Beach is pumping in my blood. So I wear this little crown, but it's sitting on the tilt. A monument of grace sitting on an ounce of guilt. I try to do it right, try to elevate the youth, but I gotta keep it gangster when I'm spitting out the truth. Yeah, I'm rocking this faded halo, shining in the dark. Legendary sinner who was chosen for the mark. It's a little bit scratched, it's a little bit bent, but it represents the struggles in the time that I spent. I'm a different kind of angel, staying constantly high, blowing chronic smoke clouds right back to the sky. Don't expect perfection, baby, that's a dangerous game. Just a faded halo, resting on a picture frame. I coached a little league, put the pads on the kids, trying to steer them clear of the bids and the skids. I give away the turkeys when the holidays arrive, thanking the creator that the dog is still alive. But soon as I get home, yeah, I roll up a blunt. I never was a hypocrite, I never did front. The media, they love me, put my face on the screen, the most lovable gangster that they ever have seen. But underneath the smile and the commercial appeal, there's a cold-blooded survivor who knows exactly how it feels to lose a best friend to the barrel of a gun, to watch the street lights flicker on the setting of the sun. I carry all those ghosts everywhere that I go. They the reason why my spirit got this beautiful glow. So the halo might be dirty, might be covered in ash, but it was bought and paid for. Ain't no credit, strictly cash. Hold up. Let the choir sing for the fallen. You see, perfection is a myth, nephew. The people who point the fingers are usually the ones hiding the biggest secrets. I wear my flaws on my sleeve, I wear my past on my chest. I'm faded literally and figuratively, but God still uses the cracked vessels to pour the water. Remember that? Bring that heavy bounce back. So I keep my hand up, let the tarnished metal shine, walking that incredibly invisible line between the holy and the hood, the sacred and the street, translating the gospel to a G-funk beat. I ain't a preacher, baby, I'm a teacher of the game, and I accept the glory just as much as the blame. So look up at the glow, let the melody embrace the most imperfect angel in the California space. For shizzle, yeah, the faded halo, it fits perfectly. Don't let nobody judge your journey if they didn't walk in your shoes. We all got a little dirt on us. That's just proof that we live. DJ, let that organ cry out one more time. Let the choir take us all the way to the pearly gates. Uncle Snoop, faded, the favorite. Peace, 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 peace. Peace. Yeah. Lead the entourage out in the hallway, nephew. They can enjoy the party, but they can't come in here. You see, I perform for 80,000 people at a time. I shake 1,000,000 hands, I take 1,000,000 pictures. But when the curtains close and the lights go down, the perimeter gets real tight. I only got a handful of chairs at my table, and all the seats are taken. Welcome to the inner circle. Check it. I perform for the masses, standing on the stage. But when I walk into the suite, I turn another page. The room is getting smaller, the perimeter is tight. Only got a couple soldiers riding through the night. I see 100 hands reaching, trying to get a touch, but I only shake the ones that I genuinely trust. These are the day ones from the Long Beach street. Before the platinum plaques, before the heavy beat. We shared the same struggle, we shared the same meal. So I know beyond a doubt that the loyalty is real. I don't need 50 people walking right behind my back. Just a couple proven generals that handle the attack. They don't ask me for a dollar, don't ask me for a chain. They just make sure that the dog father's staying in his lane. It's a different kind of brotherhood, solid as a rock. Operating quietly around the ticking clock. Welcome to the inner circle, locked and bulletproof. Only the original homie sitting on the roof. No new applications, the roster is complete. From the boardroom tables right back to the street. Yeah, the inner circle, impenetrable wall. Catch me if I stumble, lift me if I fall. We keep the secrets buried, we keep the vision clear. Ain't no artificial energy allowed inside of here. I see the clout chasers trying to maneuver in with a fake resume and a plastic grin. They wanna bypass the line, get the VIP pass. Want the VIP access without the VIP class. But my security is spiritual, reading them so quick. I can spot a hidden motive, I can spot a little trick. My circle acts just like an immune system do, attacking all the viruses before they can get through. You can't infiltrate the vault, the combination's known only by the inner sanctum sitting on the throne. If you wasn't shooting hoops on a milk crate rim, you ain't swimming in the pool when the dog takes a swim. It ain't about the arrogance, it's strictly self-defense. Building up $1 million highly gated fence. I protect my peace of mind, protect the energy. So I only keep the realest sitting next to me. Hold up, look around this room. I can count everybody in here on 2 hands. Quality over quantity. A big entourage just means a bigger target on your back. It means more loose lips, more hidden agendas. When you keep the circle tight, you never have to look over your shoulder. Cause the people behind you are watching your back, not aiming at it. That's the real wealth, nephew. Bring that heavy bounce back. So we passed the chronic round, sipping on the juice. In the inner circle, baby, everything is loose. Ain't no hidden cameras, ain't no secret wire. It's the day one, homie, sitting around the fire. We plotting on the future, laughing at the past, making sure this generational empire gonna last. No yes men allowed, they'll tell me when I'm wrong. That's exactly why the dog father's standing here so strong. So I raise up my glass to the brothers on my side, the only ones who get to take this legendary ride for shizzle. Yeah, the inner circle, the vault is permanently closed. If you looking for an application, you wasting your time. Shout out to the ones who stayed down through the rain so they can shine in the sun. That loyalty's priceless. DJ, let that electric piano ride out into the private suite. Uncle Snoop, surrounded by the real. Peace. 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 Yeah. Close your eyes. Nephew. Let the physical world fade out. We about to take a trip without ever leaving the couch. You ever wake up inside your own mind? Realize you controlling the narrative. You can paint the sky purple. You can make the lowrider fly. Ain't no gravity in the dog father's imagination. We floating tonight. Welcome to the REM sleep. Check it. I close my eyelids, drift into the midnight zone. Leave the physical body sitting quiet on the throne. Suddenly I'm walking on a cloud made of the smoke. Every word I'm thinking instantly begins to get spoke. I look up at the sky, change the color to the blue. Everything is shimmering, a highly elevated hue. I snap my fingers once and a 64 appear. No ties on the bottom, just hovering in the air. I hop into the leather, put the universe in drive. I'm feeling like the most incredible spirit alive. I'm flying over Long Beach, looking at the city lights, but the palm trees are glowing in the middle of the night. I'm completely aware, I know exactly where I am. The master of the matrix, executing the plan. I've been in a little space and I stretch a little time. A perfectly constructed California state of mind. Floating through these lucid dreams, high above the ground, where the peace and the quiet, it's the only type of sound. I'm the architect of everything, the master of the space, putting every single planet perfectly into its place. Navigating lucid dreams, zero gravity glide, taking my subconscious on a legendary ride. Ain't no nightmares allowed, ain't no terrors in the deep, just the king of the West Coast, mastering the sleep. I pull up to a mansion floating up in the stars. Ain't no security gates, ain't no iron bars. I walk into the backyard, look at who was sitting there. Nate Dogg and Pop just breathing the celestial air. We pour a little cognac into a crystal glass and watch the shooting stars beautifully start to pass. The cup never empties, the blunt never goes out. It's a spiritual sanctuary free from the doubt. I dictate the weather, make it 70 and breezy. In this dimension, baby, everything is easy. I hear a beat playing from a speaker in the sun, a Dr. Drake production that has only just begun. I step up to the microphone made out of solid gold and spit a timeless verse that'll never get old. It's a therapeutic journey, healing up the soul, complete and total power, absolute control. Hold up, don't wake me up yet. I'm right in the middle of a masterpiece. You see, reality is just a suggestion. When you in this state, you can rewrite the past. You can pre-order the future. You just gotta realize you hold the pen. Lucidity. Control your mind. Control your universe. Bring that hovering bass back. Let's float. Let's float. So I'm surfing on the brainwave, guiding on the thought, enjoying all the luxury that the deep sleep brought. I see the morning sun trying to peek over the edge, a golden line of light sitting right upon the ledge. I know it's time to go, time to return to the real, but I'm packing up the peace and the energy I feel. I slowly open up my eyes, adjust them to the room, and carry all the magic right up out of the gloom. For shizzle. Yeah, lucid dreams, the ultimate getaway. No passport required. Next time you go to sleep, tell yourself you're gonna take the wheel. See where your mind takes you. A DJ, let that synthesizer swirl all the way into the waking world. Uncle Snoop, wide awake. Even when I'm sleeping, peace. Reach out and touch that, nephew. Put your hand back. I know she looks incredible. Yeah.
Green silk dress.
Yeah. Green silk dress, smelling like expensive perfume. Walking like she owns the whole room. But you gotta remember the golden rule of the wilderness. Leaves a three-letter B. She's beautiful, but she's highly contagious. Welcome to the poison ivy patch. Check it. Check. She step into the function, turning every single head. Lips painted up in the dangerous ruby red. She got the hourglass figure, the hypnotic walk. Got him hanging on the edge of every word that she talks. She slide up to the bar, order up a lemon drop. Got the heavy hitters ready to give up the whole shot. She wrap around your arm like a vine on a tree, whispering sweet nothing, saying take care of me. You think you got a trophy, think you got a real prize, but you ain't seeing the venom that's hiding up in the eye. She a botanical trap, a beautiful snare, with the toxic pheromones floating up in the air. She latch onto your wallet, she latch onto your mind. Before you even realize that you completely blind, you tryna hold on, but the grip is too tight. She drain your energy, empty right in the middle of the night.
She's poison ivy, creeping up the wall. Catch you when you slip, trip you when you fall. Beautiful to look at, dangerous to touch, leave you always itching, hurting you so much. Poison ivy, spreading like a rash, taking all your peace, taking all your cash. You can't wash it off, you can't run and hide. What she get her roots planted deep down inside.
I see you scratching your head, trying to figure her out, wondering why your whole life is suddenly full of a doubt. Your homies trying to tell you, but you pushing them away, cause she got you hypnotized by the games that she played. I seen it happen before, back in 1994. A player lost his whole mansion and the keys to the dope, cause he let the ivy grow, didn't trim back the weed, gave her absolutely everything that she didn't need. She's a parasite, baby, feeding off of the host, and when the bank account empty, she turned into a ghost. Moving on to the next one, looking for a new tree to wrap a little green vines around and comfortably be. You gotta put the gloves on, grab the garden and shears, cut the toxicity out before it's lasting for years. I'm throwing you the antidote, catching it on the fly. You better learn how to maneuver when the ivy is nearby. Hold up, look at your skin, nephew. You breaking out already?
I told you you can't play with the exotic plants if you don't know the species.
She ain't looking for love, she looking for a host.
You gotta stay smooth, admire the garden from a distance.
But keep your hands in your pockets. Bring that slinky bass back. So I sit in the VIP, sipping on my own drink, watching everybody fall right over the brink. I tip my hat to the lady, give her a little nod, but I don't let her step foot on the dog father's quad. I keep the perimeter sprayed, keep the boundaries tall. I never let the poison ivy climb up on my wall. So take the lesson from the OG, study the game before a toxic little flower completely ruin your name. Faux shizzle. Yeah. Poison ivy.
Poison ivy.
A fatal attraction. Don't let the beautiful packaging fool you. Sometimes the prettiest things in the jungle are the most deadly. Wash your hands, nephew. Get that off your spirit. DJ, let that Spanish guitar ride out into the humidity. Uncle Snoop, Master Gardener, peace.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah. They say pride comes before the fall, nephew. But what happens when you already learned how to fly? I was reading an article the other day. They said I was getting a little too arrogant. I looked around my mansion, looked at the 80 million records sold, looked at the Olympic torch in my hand, and I said, you know what? They might be right, but it ain't arrogance if it's the absolute truth. We call this a platinum ego. Look at the shine. Yeah. Step in the mirror, give myself a high five. The flyest motherfucker that is currently alive. I don't need validation from a comment on the post. I'm the undisputed, undefeated king of the coast. I walk into the room, I don't gotta introduce. Everybody already know exactly who produces the juice. I got the custom-made Taylor rapping silk on my back with a catalog of hits that is stacked to the max. They try to humble the dog, try to tell me to sit, but I'm the one who wrote the book and manufactured the hit. I got a room full of plaques shining bright on the wall, a permanent reminder that I conquered it all. It takes a whole lot of nerve to do exactly what I do, to take a neighborhood dream and make the whole thing true. So excuse me if I swagger, excuse me if I boast. I'm just giving a phenomenal toast to the most. I'm walking around the globe with a platinum ego, taking the entire culture everywhere that we go. It ain't regular confidence, it's dipped in the gold. The greatest California story that was ever been told. Yeah, your platinum ego unbothered and bright, shining like a diamond in the middle of the night. You can't tarnish the metal, you can't weather the balls. I'm stepping over boundaries without taking a loss. I seen a lot of these rappers get a taste of the fame, and suddenly they acting like they carry the game. They bring a couple of cars, buy a chain on the lease, but the dog father own the whole entire masterpiece. I'm standing on the mountain looking down at the ants, watching everybody doing the exact same dance. I laugh at the critics, I laugh at the hate, while I'm eating caviar on a golden plate. It's a different stratosphere, oxygen is so thin, but I'm breathing perfectly fine with a permanent grin. You see, my ego was justified by 30 long years of eliminating competition, conquering fears. I crossed over to the mainstream, Let me fix my collar real quick. Flawless. You see, a fragile ego gets defensive. A fragile ego gets loud. But a platinum ego just smiles and lets the resume do the talking. My Wikipedia page reads like a mythological novel, nephew. Don't be mad at the glow. Put your sunglasses on. Bring the horns back. Let's celebrate. Yeah, So I took my blue fedora to the man in the glass. A legendary icon in a whole different class. I took the C-Walk Global, put the beach on the map, and I did it all. I dominate in the rap. I'm the ultimate boss, the inflatable star, sitting comfortably back in the back of the car. So let the ego inflate, let it rise to the top, cause the dog father's reign ain't never gonna stop. For shizzle. Yeah. Platinum ego. Don't ever let nobody make you feel bad for knowing your worth. If you put the work in, if you laid the bricks, stand back and admire your castle. It's okay to pat yourself on the back when you the best to ever do it. Uncle Snoop, still the reigning champ. DJ, let them horns play me out to the helicopter. We out. Peace. Peace. Yeah. Watch your step, nephew. Everybody wants to walk in the king's shoes. They look at the gator skin, they look at the polish, but they don't look at the road I had to walk on to get here. There. The path to the penthouse ain't paved with yellow bricks. It's paved with broken promises, broken dreams, and shattered glass. You gotta be willing to bleed a little bit if you wanna shine. Check it. They try to put me in a box, a transparent cage. Told me exactly how to act when I step on the stage. They built the ceiling out of glass, told me stay on the floor. So I took a heavy hammer and I kicked in the door. It came crashing to the ground, falling down like the rain. I had to walk across the pieces, had to walk through the pain. Got the shards in my chucks, but I'm keeping the stride, cause a gangster from the east side swallow his pride. I seen a lot of homies quit when it started to cut. They couldn't handle the pressure, kept their heavy mouth shut. But I'm a different breed of beast, I got calloused up souls, navigating through the system, achieving my goals. I leave a trail of the blood and a trail of the sweat, a legendary expedition that they'll never forget. So when you look up at the sky and there's nothing above, just know I shattered that ceiling with nothing but love. Walking on the shattered glass, breaking the mold, turning every single piece to a mountain of gold. You gotta step through the pain, you gotta weather the storm, before the legend of the dog father ever was born. Yeah, stepping on the shattered glass, hear the crunch on the beat. I took the hardest possible route right out of the street. You see the beautiful reflection, but you don't see the scars of a man who had to walk on glass to get to the stars. I look in the mirror, but the mirror is cracked, a million different pieces, staring quietly back. I see the young loc banging, running wild in the night. I see the elder statesman trying to do it all right. It's a fractured reflection of a complicated man who had to break the whole system just to execute the plan. The industry is an illusion, a house full of mirrors designed to manipulate you and multiply your terrors. They show you fake reflections, try to alter your mind, try to tell you to abandon all the homies behind. But I took a baseball bat to the vanity wall, and I watched the fake reality shatter and fall. Now I'm standing in the records completely set free, with the absolute clearest vision you could ever see. I stuck the pieces in the pile, put them all in the trash, and built a $1 billion empire out of the smash. Hold up. Listen to that crunch. Every step is a risk. Every step hurts. But if you stop moving, you just standing in the pain. You gotta walk through it, turn that shattered glass into a mosaic, make art out of the tragedy. That's the ultimate West Coast alchemy, nephew. Bring the heavy beat back, beat back, beat back, beat So I'm sitting in the church of the G-Funk groove with the stained glass windows watching every move. I took the broken little pieces of a neighborhood dream and glued them back together for the ultimate team. The light shines through a beautifully casting the hue of the California sunshine, the yellow and blue. So don't complain about the cuts, don't complain about the bleed, cause the shattered glass is exactly the soil for the seed. Shizzle, yeah, shattered glass. The painful journey to the beautiful destination. Don't be afraid to break a few things to get where you're going. Sometimes the only way out of the box is to smash. DJ, let that beat crunch all the way out the door. Sweep the floor. When we done here, Uncle Snoop, unbreakable. Peace, peace, peace. Unbreakable, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah. Look out at the water, nephew. You can predict the high tide. You can predict the low tide. Industry analysts got all their little charts and algorithms. They think they know exactly how the ocean moves. But every now and then, the Pacific decides to break the rules. Water pulls back from the shore. It gets real quiet, and then total devastation. I'm the anomaly. Watch the water break. Yeah. I'm looking at the beach, watching everybody play, building little sandcastles, racing up the day. They think the water's safe, stepping in up to the knee, but they don't know the monster that is lurking in the sea. I ain't a regular current, I ain't a normal swell. I'm a natural disaster coming straight up out of hell, but I do it so smooth, wrapped up in the blue, moving underneath the surface, creeping up on you. They try to chart my movement, try to put me in a box, but I shatter every levee and I crush up all the rocks. I wash away the gimmicks and I wash away the trends, wiping out your whole foundation, putting on the ends. A sudden force of nature towering above the coast, the unbeatable phenomenon doing it the most. So grab your life jacket, better hold your breath tight, cause the dog father flooding out the industry tonight. Here come the roadway, washing it away, crashing on the shore, baby, ain't no place to play. You thought you had it mapped, thought you had it in control, till I hit you with the pressure and I swallowed up your soul. Yeah, the roadway, rising out the deep, putting every single challenger permanently to sleep. Unpredictable and massive, a west coast flood, leaving nothing but the wreckage in the Long Beach mud. They try to build a dam, try to hold the dog back, try to put a barricade on the rhythm in the track, but water always finds a way, seeping through the crack until the whole entire structure is under an attack. I hit them with the volume, hit them with the weight, a million tons of pressure crashing right through the gate. I flood the entire market, drown out all the noise, separating all the men from the little bitty boys. I've been surfing on this tsunami since 1992, a catastrophic swag is showing everybody who is the master of the ocean, the king of the sea. Ain't nobody surviving the collision with me. I leave the labels underwater, executives are drenched, the thirst of the culture is permanently quenched. I didn't give a warning, didn't sound the alarm, I just brought the devastation with a laid back charm. Hold up, look at the shoreline. You see how the water is pulling back, getting real quiet. A lot of fools run out to pick up the shells when that happens, but the OGs know that's when you run for high ground. Silence is the warning, nephew. Brace for impact. Drop it! Drop it. So I stand alone on the newly leveled land with a blue umbrella sitting in my right hand. I cleanse the whole palette, wipe the canvas completely clean. The most destructive beauty that the world has ever seen. I slowly pull back, recede into the deep, let the city rebuild while I'm catching up on sleep. I keep an eye on the horizon, staring at the blue, cause you never really know when I'm coming back for you. For shizzle, yeah. Rogue wave, a completely uncontainable force. You can't domesticate the ocean, my people. And you can't put a leash on the dog father. We move when the universe tells us to move. DJ, let that foghorn blow one more time. Before we sink back into the deep. Uncle Snoop. High tide, high tide. Peace, peace, peace. Uncle Snoop. High tide. Peace. 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 Yeah. Wipe the fog off the mirror, nephew. A lot of y'all walking around with a blurred prescription, letting the rumors, the stress, and the fake love cloud up your vision. You can't navigate the ocean if you can't see the horizon. Had to take a step back and clean my lenses. Now the checks are clear, the conscience is clear, and the vision, crystal. Check it. I used to look at the game through a dirty lens. Couldn't tell the difference between the snakes and the friends. The atmosphere was cloudy, the water was dark. Hard to see the bite when you only hear the bark. But I took a little Windex, sprayed it on the glass, wiped away the nonsense, let the static pass. Now I'm looking at the room in a high-def view. I can see the hidden motives underneath the blue. I see the fake smile twitch before you even speak. I see the structural damage making your foundation weak. You're trying to run a hustle, trying to play a little trick, but I'm reading your intentions and I'm reading them quick. I remove the cataracts from the spiritual eye. No more flying blind in the California sky. It's a beautiful realization, stepping in the light. Everything is focused and everything is bright. We got it crystal clear, perfectly aligned. Left the fog and the smog completely behind. The bank account cleared, the pathway is paved. Another beautiful day that the dog father say. I'm looking through the prism, catching all the gleam, operating smoothly in a highly lucid dream. No static on the dial, no dirt on the screen. The most immaculate vision that you ever have seen. I cut the grass low, then I swept the porch clean. Removed the unnecessary from the daily routine. You see, clarity is wealth, it's the ultimate prize. When you can look the whole world directly in the eyes. I sit down at the table, read the contract fast. I can see the trap doors hidden in the past. I cross out the clauses, rewrite the whole page. Acting like a seasoned and enlightened type of sage. No drama in my circle, no whispering around. If the energy is dirty, you ain't allowed in the compound. I filter out the toxins, filter out the noise, separating all the men from the little bitty boys. When your mind is this clean, you can manifest the gold. It's the greatest Long Beach story ever being told. I'm a diamond in the rough that was polished to a shine. Now I'm sitting back watching everything align. Hold up, look at the windshield. You can't appreciate the California sunshine. The glass is covered in mud. A lot of y'all are mad at the destination, but the problem is your visibility. Clean your circle, clean your habits, clean your mind. Once you get that fog out of your head, the money gon' find you, the peace gon' find you. Bring that crisp baseline back. So I'm standing on the balcony looking at the sea. Ain't a single obstruction between the word and me. The breeze is blowing fresh, the atmosphere is pure. Found the ultimate remedy, the universal cure. It's the power of the focus, the power of the sight. Knowing how to move when you step into the light. So keep your lenses white and keep your vision sharp, while I'm plucking on the strings of this West Coast harp. For shizzle, yeah, crystal clear 20/20 vision, all year round. Don't let nobody throw dirt on your name or your perspective. See them for who they are, not who they pretend to be. DJ, let that shimmering synth play us out in the sunshine. Uncle Snoop, nothing but clarity today. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace. Yeah. Pull up a chair to the mahogany table, nephew. A lot of y'all know how to make a dollar, but you don't know how to keep it. You making the money, but the money ain't making you no money. That's a dead-end street. Let it build a river, let it circulate, let it irrigate the whole family tree. We talking about that cash flow. Don't get your portfolios out. Check the math. Yeah. I used to hustle on the corner trying to flip a dime. Now I'm flipping real estate, making triple over time. I see these youngsters get in advance and go berserk, buying chains in the cars, but they don't wanna do the work. I take the check, I break it down, I put it in the soil, invested in the tech, the cannabis and the oil. I don't need another necklace, my aura is the bling. I'm sitting in the boardroom negotiating like a king. I own the masters, on the brand, on the whole IP. So every time you press play, you cutting the check to me. It's an automated system, baby, printing in the sleep while you swimming in the shadow. I'm diving in the deep, I got a team of accountants, keeping the ledgers clean, the most financially literate gangster you ever seen. So keep the flashy lifestyle, keep the temporary thrill. I'm building up an empire that's written in the will. Talking about that cash flow, keeping the paper moving. Sit back in the executive chair and just keep on grooving. Don't let the money sit stagnant, gotta let it grow. From the east side of the beach to a global CEO. Yeah, that cash flow dripping like a waterfall. Got the lawyers and the bankers waiting on my every call. We trading in the street dreams for the corporate suite, with a portfolio that's looking incredibly elite. Do a commercial for the Olympics, smile at the cam. Next week I'm selling wine, showing exactly who I am. I got a partnership with Martha, baking up the bread. I'm 10 steps ahead of whatever the haters said. It's diversification, baby, spreading out the net. Ain't a single industry that the dog father ain't touched yet. You see, rich is a season, but wealthy is a trait. I'm building up the interest, securing the state. I walk into the pitch meeting, smoking on a blunt. They don't even bat an eye, they just offer what I want, cause they know my demographic is covering the globe. I'm draped in the silk, lounging in the custom robe. I put the homies on the payroll, give them all a job, turn a Long Beach crew to a corporate-minded mob. It's the ultimate transition, the beautiful finesse, turning street corner logic to incredible success. Follow up, classes in session, take notes. Young blood, don't buy the shiny rims if you don't own a car. And don't buy the car if you don't own a house to park it at. Asset over liabilities. You gotta plant the seed if you wanna eat the fruit next year. That's OG economics. Bring that bouncy groove back. Let's get back. So I'm checking on the stocks, looking at the Dow Jones, while I'm chilling in the backyard, sitting on the thrones. I turn the microphone hustle to a multinational corp. Every time I close a deal, I'm just opening the door for the next generation, my nephews and my kids, teaching them exactly how the dog father did. So watch the decimal point, watch the comma slide. We taking this financial literacy on a worldwide ride, for sure. Yeah, cash flow, keep it circulating. If the money is sleeping, you lose and put it to work. Shout out to everybody out there building generational wealth. Break the cycle, buy the block, own your masters. Uncle Snoop dropping financial gems for free today, but tomorrow I'm charging a consultant fee. DJ, let that cash register, sing it out. Peace. Peace. Peace.